Hey, welcome to Elea Blake. As promised, we're going to give you some lip tips. Elea Blake is the proud sponsor of Go Red for Women. It's with the American Heart Association. And what we're going to do is show you how you can design your own lipstick by using this designer palette. So you become your own mixologist, your own inner artist. Each one of these lip colors represents a true season. We have winter, summer, fall, spring, and then we have a toner gloss. By mixing these colors, you can design several perfect reds for you. You'll also may be able to put on just one of those true seasons and absolutely love it. But if not, you have a multitude of options and you can play. But I want to give you some lip tips too. When you work on your lips, you want to make sure that your lips are nice and smooth and soft. And this time of year is really hard for that because hey, let's face it, it's dehydrated. So you want to keep your lips moisturized, but you also can actually do a little facial on your lips at home. So you could use one of those very, very gentle scrubs. We actually have one we call fine polishing beads. It's fabulous. Gently rub it over your lips, rinse it off, and then put a nice little moisturizer on it. Treat yourself to that maybe a couple times a week during this terrible dry season, and make sure you get this area around the lip as well. And then that way you'll have nice soft lips, but also keep a moisturizer on your lips when you do not have lipstick or lip gloss on. Now when we define lips, we call this a three-dimensional lip, and one thing you want to do is, if some of you ladies have trouble keeping your lipstick on, is go ahead and prime your lips, go ahead and have a nice base. But another thing you can do is just very simple, old trick. You can take some of your foundation and you can dust it over your lips. And that actually helps to seal the makeup on the lips. Make sure that you get along the outside of your lip, the outside corners. This is just mineral foundation powder. That's all it is. Just line that out. The next thing you can do is you can actually take some finishing powder. We're using Soften today. We've got some Soften on. And it's just a high definition powder that we have. We sell this. It helps with shinies and just helps to diffuse any fine lines that you have. But you can also put that all over your lips. These are just little extra steps that you can do if you choose to. And it really does help keep your lips on longer. What I like to do is line the lip. When you line your lip, you want to make sure that your point is very, very sharp. Think about it. If your point is rounded or dull, it's not going to define the lip as well. We also like to use a very nice metal sharpener, so you want to work on that. And then just get your tip really well. Now, when you line your lip, you can take your lip liner and make a little X on your lip in the middle. So you just make an X. That's a great way to start. Then what you can do is you can just take that line and follow it all the way over. Follow, when you're lining your lips, do the outside corner of your lips. So you just do that, and then do the same thing on the bottom. If you notice, the coloring on the outside of the lip is usually a little bit more fair, and that's why you want to line the lip, because it's going to make the lipstick look better. It's going to make the lipstick stay on better, but it's also going to make the lip look more defined. Now, this is just a very simple, everyday look type of lip line. Now, if I wanted to make the lips look more pouty, what I could do is I could line the lips from here to there on both sides, filling this in. And then I could do like a lip gloss in the middle if I wanted a light lip, but I'm going to go for a power lip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with our lip palette, our Go Red lipstick palette for women. And I am a bright winner. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to use my hand, but you would actually use the palette. I'm going to take some of the spring and I'm going to take some true winter, and I'm going to mix those two colors together. You could just do this with your lip brush. You would take a little bit of one and a little bit of the other. But since I do not want to contaminate our product, that's why I'm doing it that way. And just mix it all up together. And I'm going to just paint it on. And I got some messies, but I'm not going to worry about it yet. I'm going to take my tissue and I'm going to blot back in one more time. I'm going to add a little more color just so I have a nice layered, strong deposit of lip color. This is going to keep the lipstick to last a little bit longer, but in between that layer, I'm going to take some powder, just the clear powder, just the finishing powder. I'm going to seal that. I'm going to add a little bit more warmth to it because I want a brighter lip. I love color. So I took a little bit more of the spring color. I don't know if you're noticing either. I'm taking the tip of this brush, it's number 12, and just using the tip of that to get that more defined. It's kind of hard to talk and put your lips on. All right. Now again, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to take a little foundation on the outsides, fix any of those bobbles, and one more pop of fun. This is if you're going out for evening and you really want to make sure your lips are on, or you know what, you're going out and you don't want to have to retouch up. This is going to keep your lips right nicely on. I'm going to do a little pop of gloss. And the palette does come with a gloss, and the gloss is called Ta-Da. And Ta-Da is fabulous because it will keep your, it's a nice little neutral color. There you go. Play with these tips at home.